welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Jorge Soler in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. And a curve misses outside.
2-0.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. No outs, runners at first and second. Oh, 0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. It's gone. He sends a rocket to left, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a strike in there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Comes up empty.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a base hit up the middle.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The pitch. That one's in there. And 1-1. And another ball. Olsen aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-2 on the way. That one missed. Grounded to third, could be two. On to Gonzalez for one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. First pitch misses. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Connor Falefa. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Chris Sale.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounce to the right, and he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
There's a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
O'Neal.
2 outs, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Olsen. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Bucks go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Gio
Urshela measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Colombia. Pitch misses inside, ball one. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Whoa.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Now a chance for Michael Harris. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it hits the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So, man aboard. Here's Joey Bart now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. McCutchen stands at second with no outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one. You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Sale ready. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at second, nobody out. That one the other way. To third, tag, got him.
Batting six, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Man at first, Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering is down low. The Braves leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards left center. Harris sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting seven, the right fielder,
Brian De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that one almost got him. And that's a little high.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Outside low. Now 3-1. That to right. And that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first.
The third baseman.
The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's the third baseman. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This ball's chopped on the ground. They get the force, bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
Schemes back to work. That one way outside, and that's ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
3 balls.
And another ball. On the corner for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The second baseman,
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Albies batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The pitch.
Oh.
Well, he's really working him away, this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Soler at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitch.
And down on strikes he goes, and that is a big first out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1. And the righty deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swings through it for strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. The throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Paul Skeens gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Carmen Majinski into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And here it comes. And ball 1. Fly ball down the line. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Pirates nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now number 28. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And Sale deals. A little bit high. And that's ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one down the line and foul ball. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Connor Falefa takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Braves leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Here comes a pitch.
Whoa.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
There's a swing and a drive. Soler reaching back towards the wall. It bangs off the wall. Around third. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. No outs. Runner on second. Fought off foul. Sale delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one is inside ball 1. Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Out to short. Arcia fires over to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time up.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
And a pitch. Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kelnick makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 5-1. You're dialed into the show. On to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And he deals. And that's outside. 1-0.
No strike.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him looking. And there's 1 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Harris in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right down to shoot, and the count even at 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
The right fielder, number 2,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And a good eye there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Thank you, base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 5 and the Pirates 1. Back here at PNC Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Joey Bart. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The lefty fires. Backed off the plate that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Sale and a 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
A wind in the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Pirates,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. And the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
De La Cruz batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. Here's the 0-2. The punch out there, and there's two down.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Number 19 at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Gonzalez leads off first with two down to the inning. Swings through that.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and the inning is over. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the right-hander back to work. Majinski measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball there. The pitch.
Ball one.
Just misses. And it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The other way. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here is Matt Olson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Sean Murphy digs in now. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Right-hander deals.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic.
Jared Kelenic.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Right-handed reliever. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
First and second, one out. Gio Urshela steps in. Ball one there. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, number 28.
The first baseman, Billy Cook.
As the lefty gets to work. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 2.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
That's down and in. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that drops in for a strike. The Braves leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Murphy pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Olsen. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The right-hander back to work. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and that's ball 2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Harris stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So the batting order turns over. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. This one popped up. Under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around 3rd. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 7-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Olsen stands in now and watches strike 1. Albies, the lead runner at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 10-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Barucki.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the lefty, and that's in the dirt. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Joey Wentz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The pitch. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got it. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now it's Andrew McCutchen,
the designated hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. And there's one down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. To the right side. tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Pirates 1. Back here at PNC Park, top of inning number 7. Here's Gio Urshela. Baraki back to work. Right through there for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Urshela at third. Arcia at first with no outs. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he deals. Got him. And there's one down.
Now batting,
Jorge Soler next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 10 and the Pirates 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Jesse Chavez appears to be getting loose. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Harris makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's the third baseman. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the first baseman.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh. That's off the mark. And the count's even at 2. That one missed. And there's ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Braves, Grant Holmes.
Number 66.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate, 1 for 3.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get.
Fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit and a run in to score. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 10-4.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Out to short, Arcia. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Andrew McCutchen. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Reynolds on at second with 2 down. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Buccos 4. For the top of the 8th, leading off, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Line to left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, a man aboard. And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one is inside.
3-1.
The pitch. And that one clips the corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. Double play ball to second. Gonzalez over to Cutter for Leffa. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Buccos 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. Holmes, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, the second baseman, Nick
Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That catches the corner. Way high with that one. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
Gonzalez over at second, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The 2-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 11-6.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Pitching change here, Jesse Chavez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman. That's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. And here's the first baseman. To third, Urshela. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. Through 8 full. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jared Kellner now at the plate. And the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man at first, Gio Urshela next up for the Braves. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Bednar, a former all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 2-1. And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now, Orlando Arcia. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low. Now 2-0. First and second here, no outs. In for a strike, and a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. The 2-2. That one the other way. That's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. That clips the corner. Bases loaded, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, another comes in to score. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He's safe, and they clear the bases, and it's an 8-run lead.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
The new pitcher in the game, Jalen Beeks.
Jalen Beeks.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jorge Soler. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Harris at second with nobody out. This one in the air. Connor Falefa drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. At the belt and fires. Strike two.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Tracks it down for the out. And there are two down. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Next pitch off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. Braves on top, 14-6. Back here in Pittsburgh, and the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Chavez back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. To short, could be 2. Arcia. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there. But the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice. And that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Now here is Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And that gets down in the corner. 1 run across. Not in time. He's safe. It's 14-9.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies with a pitch away. That's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Jackson gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This is Joey Bart. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty delivers. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the third baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Right-handed reliever. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. The tying run at the plate. On the ground could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And our final 14-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long